All right, guys, this is number 13. This will actually be my third mail day. How exciting. So this is my third mail day since we started this channel about 2 weeks ago. And like I've said, I have never, ever bought this many cards in a 2-week period on eBay, or 1 month period on eBay. What I'm seeing is so many cards, double and triple. So what I'm thinking is there's a lot of cards that are safe, that are graded, that could increase in value. So that's kind of my philosophy right now. And my focus is around 3 sets. And you've seen some of them with finest rookies, chrome rookies, and now I'm getting my feet wet with SP rookies. So the ones that are foil that are really tough to grade. To get a gem mint 93 SP Derek Jeter, or a 94 Alex Rodriguez, or a 95 Kevin Garnett, or 94 Grant Hill, they are so tough to grade. So I'm looking at SP, Chrome, and Finest. So the first 2 cards I have are both Chrome. One is baseball, one is football. These are from different auctions, but bought at the same time because for me, I was in that Chrome focus. This one, my brother used to love this player for a couple years. Rookie was in 97, Topps Chrome football. He was really looked upon as one of the greatest players, future players in the league. Now, Jake Plummer, looking back in his stats, I really thought he was better than he was, for stats-wise. The only reason I got this is because he was holding a snake. That's it. Probably not the most brilliant purchase ever, but I will say it's a Chrome 9, second year of Finest, for $7. Is it safe? Yes. Is this something that I could bring to a card show and put $13 on there and it would sell because somebody knows somebody in Arizona or went to college? Yeah. So this is one that I bought really low. I don't think the pop count is high because not many people send this in. But for $7, this is one that I could make $3, $4, $5, I think, pretty safely. This next one, not many inserts are graded. They're just not. And for me, I would never send in a card unless I knew it was a 10. I can't justify doing that if I were sending it in. Now, the Mystery Finest is from 1998, Cal Ripken. So this is about the time frame that he broke Lou Gehrig's record. I think the Lou Gehrig record was like in 96, I believe. But the Mystery Finest set, this was really neat because it was an insert set, maybe one a box, and you would have a black film on both sides. And then the person, that's why they call it mystery, because you didn't know what player you'd get until you peeled off the peel. But it was kind of a neat set. You can see there's a little greening in his leg. I didn't catch that in the picture, and that's my fault. Okay. So for this was about the same. It was about $8, I believe. Not a whole lot. So if I get a Chrome PSA graded card, I'm thinking, God, it takes $12 to grade the card. And now I got it for under that price. So for me, I think it's a good deal. All right, the last one that I'll show you, and then I'll grab more behind me. These are cards that I've been picking up for years. I absolutely love these. So this is a 1999 set. Fleer in Sports Illustrated did some collaboration, and they decided to recognize some of the greatest players. This same year, Upper Deck came up with a Century Legends set, and those 2 sets were one of the first baseball sets to really feature some of the best players of all time. And then the year after that, in 2000, is when Fleer Greats the Game came out. So if you're looking for Hall of Fame autographs, avoid the ones that are like 2010 and newer. target the ones that are 99, 2000. Those are the ones that are early that I think will hold better value. Okay? So 99 Harmon Killebrew. I think this one was about $22. And I already own about 3 more of these exact card. Talk about safe. If you live in Minnesota, Harmon Killebrew, that's safe. And I use the word safe a lot because I look at some people saying that the hobby might crash. And I like what the investor said. He said, only buy cards that if they were valued at 0, that you would still enjoy having in your collection. So that's why I'm starting to think, well, what cards should I move? Because I wouldn't want them. Okay, so this is another 99-cent auctions. This one might have been a little bit more. All right, so this is probably $2.99. In a previous mail day video, I got 2 of these already. So again, if you're in the grading mindset, you might, now I have 3. So if I ever get there, then I could compare it to 2 other ones. Okay. Cal Ripken, insert, a numbered insert. If you're gonna invest in number inserts, make sure they're chrome or finest or metal, or they're numbered. Trey Young, borderline worth it. So this one would be second year optic. Sometimes the second year cards have a little more value. So Ryan Fitzpatrick, the beard, Prism. This was 99 cents. But I feel like just how unique he is, he's got some fans. And I'm up to about 50 of these purple Prisms this year. So I feel like when I can get them for 99 cents, I'm gonna get them because it's a good starter lot for someone ever making that set. And then a David Ortiz, numbered out of 150. So a future Hall of Famer, numbered out of 150. Next one. I'd be curious to look back at my videos and see what percent by sport I'm buying. Because right now, you'll see a pretty even combination of football, basketball, and baseball. So I think a lot of people that buy cards probably just focus on one sport, or at least one sport at a time. I look for everything. I really am not picky. Okay, here's another combined shipping. Just trying to refresh my memory for a second. I would say these are between $2 and $5. So Jamal Charles, this is a rookie out of Select. So the score looks just like that. Select is kind of the premium version of score, kind of like Topps and Topps Chrome. This one is short pointed out of $9.99. This one's about $2. DeMarco Murray, Select. This is a 2014 Select, so 3rd year Select. And this parallel Prism is out of 75. And when I get the Select and Prism, it's more so I combine them with what I have. So when I decide to sell all of my 94 Select, then I can put them all together and we'll get a little bit of a premium with that. I've done that before, and then I see definitely a premium for people that want to make a set of these. I see a premium when I've done auctions like that before. Drew Brees, numbered to 199. Okay, so the insert here is QB Vision. It's out of the product Phoenix. Steve Young, Prism. He's relevant, still in the announcing booth. Chris Sale, takeaway last year. He's top five pitcher. This is only $2. Same year as Mike Trout. This is in Series 1. So the packs of Series 1 are nowhere close to the update, but same design, same set. Here's another one of those same Select, numbered to 99. Jimmy Graham. Ed Reed. He's got some fans out there. And Tony Gonzalez, same rookie class as Jake the Snake Plumber. Those combined shippings, they get me. Okay, so this looks like a Corey Dillon Topps Chrome. I'm going to take it out of the sleeve because the sleeve is in bad condition. The card is good. All right, so Corey Dillon, PSA 9, 97 Topps Chrome. Cool looking photography in this set. Love that. That was the first one I found. It was a buy it now, $22 or best offer. I think I best offered at 18 and got that one. That's what made me look at the other 97 Topps Chromes. My brother was big into that year with Topps Chrome. When I was a kid, he would always laugh at me because I was a kind of person that liked quantity. He liked quality. So when I was getting all those Topps, Kobe Bryant's, he was getting the X or Finest or SP. He liked the premium brands. I liked having more quantity. And actually, I would have said 5 months ago that, yep, I won. But he's now winning because that EX price of the Kobe, I think people are finally looking at other Kobe Bryant cards and looking at those values too. So here are the two Dillon Chromes. One has a little bit more greening, but it's not much. All right. Wonder if I got any Bo Bichette's today. We'll find out. One thing I'm really tempted by, I have a friend that's looking to have me purchase a Nolan Ryan rookie from 1968 with Jerry Koosman. He's got a PSA 5 grade. The only thing that's holding me back is an older PSA case. And instead of writing J. Koosman and N. Ryan, it has their name spelled out all the way. So you have the whole line taken up. And I appeal. It's just not doing it for me as much. Here's one. I bought a couple more of those today. So the brand SP, made by Upper Deck. SP, these are so incredibly tough to grade. And if I look at an 8 here, I would have to look with the magnifying glass because it looks like a 10. Honestly, a graded 8 looks so nice. And it just shows you that if you just send a bunch of cards in expecting 10s, you're wrong. You're not going to get them. And then you will never do PSA again. I guarantee it. Not just anybody can send cards in. So a lot of people new to the hobby, I guarantee you would send this in thinking it was a 10. If you knew that it was a 9 or an 8, you would never send it in. You wouldn't. This card, base card, raw, or Beckett, probably $5 or $6. They're not much. If you get in a 10, it might be 200. If you get in a 9, it might be 80 to 100. When they're 8s, they're undervalued. They're only about 15 to 25 bucks you can get them. So I am buying so many Grant Hill, Jason Kidd, Kevin Garnett, SP foil because they're undervalued. If you're just paying just a tad bit over what it costs to grade, if you're paying $10 to $15 to grade it and waiting 8 months, would you be happy with this? You wouldn't be happy with an 8. Okay? So when I can go in there and scoop it up for $15, same cost of graded, still a sharp looking card. Because honestly, you could take it out of the case, take really good pictures, and people that are buying on eBay would think, that could gem 10. Maybe there's some surface issues, there's some scratches. But I would have to look at that one very carefully, because that one looks perfect to me. Some might say, well, what if you resubmit it? I haven't seen a whole lot of luck with that. If you go from PSA to BGS, maybe, but if you submit to PSA again, I'm sure they have a strict way of looking at it, and I don't think things would change a whole lot. So my friend is big into Chris Sale. my friend from Burnsville. Saw the video, let me know. So thank you, Evan. All right, so he's big into Chris Sale. And I am too. Now, I copied him. All right, so Chris Sale, he's on the new team of Boston. He had a rough season last year during the shortened season. This is out of 2020, new product, simple yet sweet signature, numbered out of 80. In my head, I was thinking $25 to go for. I got it for $11. I thought that was a steal. And you know I like to do combined shipping, so I said, well, what else does he have? And I found a short print Babe Ruth from Gypsy Queen. I love Gypsy Queen. I love Allen and Ginther. I like those sets. Some people don't like them at all. I just think they're really neat designs. For this one, I knew it was a short print because it was over 300. So one random talent that I have, I could tell you, if I look at a card, I know what the short prints are. So I knew that from 300, probably 301 to 320 are short prints for this set. I knew that because I've seen so many cards that I sort. Just like with Heritage, usually it's between 425 and 500 are the short prints. Or in the higher series, it's 700 to 800. So because I've looked at millions of cards, I've sorted probably 2 to 3 million cards in the last year. So I've seen many, many cards. This guy knew it was a short print. It was a buy it now for $2.99. So it's not like I got a steal there, but it's cool. All right. Marvin Harrison. Love the fact that I had him drafted. So my first year doing fantasy football, I did it before it was cool. When I worked at the card shop, the owner, Dean, and some other people, friend Jim I mentioned, my brother, he did a fantasy football league back in 1999. So we were drafting people like Dan Marino and Barry Sanders. It was pretty cool. So Marvin Harrison, 100 catches a year. That was pretty consistent for this guy. Okay. So one Chrome and one Finest. The Chrome is a PSA 9. First year of Topps Chrome. Think about Prism, 2012. The first year. Also, the 40th year, I think it's of Topps making football cards. So there's a lot of neat things here. That just says draft pick in 96. Looks like a blimp, but it's a football. Okay. So Marvin Harrison, Hall of Famer, played with Peyton Manning, played with Reggie Wayne, Edger and James. This one I think was about $25. Okay. And then the Finest PSA 9 was about $9. It was cheap. Got another one of those coming. The second one I got was no peel. So it says with coating or it's blank. For most cards, it's not a bunch of a difference between the two. If I had to pick either peeling or no peeling, I would say peeling I would pick. Because if you have a peeling on it and it grades high, that means that they didn't like peel off the sticker and get the ketchup stains off. So I feel like it's a better grade if you don't have to take the peel off, but my thoughts. All right, what's this one? I save the bigger ones for later because that's honestly where the deals happen. Because a lot of times when you buy in lots in bulk, it can be overlooked. Or people don't want to spend a lot of money on one card. They would rather, oh, this is a good one. Maybe if they're looking for one card, they don't want to spend money on other ones. All right, this one, my favorite of the day by far. Oh my, I love this. All right, so this guy Had a bunch of buy it nows or best offer on a lot of big name players. One that I didn't get, the only one I didn't get that I offered was a 96-97 Kobe Bryant SP8, PSA 8. I offered 145. He was at 160. I just wasn't there. I should have bought it because now they're going for over 200. Okay, and I sent him a message saying, they'll be 300 by this time. You'll get full price. Good luck. I should have just bought it. That was stupid. Now I know in the future. When I'm in between, I just buy. A good lesson learned. All right, so 89 Donruss. Again, I would have never picked up 8s. I would have never picked up an 8 3 months ago. But when the 10s are going for 300, I'm gonna do it. This was 15. So I think these two combined were 25 to 30. I bought a bunch of the 9s at $30. I think I have 6 of them for $30 each, something like that. Now they're going for about 50 to 60 a piece. So they've doubled since I bought it. They're gonna be $100 by the start of the baseball season. These will be $100 because not these ones, the 9s. The 9s will be $100 because the 10s will be over $1,000. There's some cards that should not be $4,000 or $5,000. This one, think of all the people that were doing Project 2020. First Topps card. This one has more upside than any other Griffey rookie. More than the Upper Deck because it's Topps. This hasn't made the Topps jump like Chipper Jones. It hasn't made that big jump yet. But it's coming. Frank Thomas started to go up again. Sammy Sosa had like 3 days when they were going up. He'll get his turn. Have they gone up steadily? Yes. Have they gone GameStop crazy yet? Not yet. Brett Favre. Big star. This is the only card that actually spelled his name right. No, it didn't spell it right. Yeah, not spell it right. Got to think about that one. So this one, PSA 8. I think this one books for 80. I'm trying to think of the Beckett. When I got this about 8 summers ago, I bought a good collection from a garage sale. He had one box, and I said, what else you got? So he brought 100,000 cards from Grand Meadow, and I bought them all. So this is in the collection. Also in that collection was a 93 Stadium Club Murphy. The whole set still in the stadium box, so it was kind of cool. One thing that's kind of cool about this card, with Stadium Club in the early 90s, they like to put the rookie card on the back of the card, just so if you're doing research, you don't have to go on eBay. Back then they didn't have eBay, but what's cool, picture in your head what his rookie card might look like. You'll never guess it. It's the same card. Why would they do that? If you ask me, I don't know why. But look, there's his rookie card. I wonder what his rookie card looks like. Oh, there it is. I don't get that. But I still bought it. All right, Shaquille O'Neal. Let's look at some numbers. For today, his Stadium Club, or his Ultra. Ultra is now hotter than the Stadium Club. And I'm thinking, gosh, price value in the Beckett as a kid. Stadium Club was 12-ish. Ultra was $6. Topps was $3. So I'm trying to think of where it should be, and it just doesn't match. So the Stadium Club, I think, should be the second highest one after this. So in my mind as a kid, this was always the first pick. This is always the second most valuable. Maybe the Topps Gold might be third. Maybe. So these ones, these are the ones that shot up early the most, except for Topps. Let's forget about Topps. These shot up early, but now Ultra is going GameStop crazy. I'm just gonna term that GameStop crazy. These are 9s. I didn't have any 9s because I only targeted the 8s and the 7s. I think. I don't remember. It's all a blur. It's all a blur. Just like October and November when I was in 2 different quarantines. That whole fall is a blur. So 2 9s and an 8 for $180. Now, when I offered him that, I was pretty close to what they were at. I didn't get a deal. I just paid market value. So those haven't jumped. So these haven't gone up a lot since I bought these. But I'll tell you what, that's normal. One little hobby secret, cards usually don't double before they get to you in the mail. Usually it doesn't happen. I just got lucky. So these are still about current market value, but these are more of a hold. Okay. I don't know what this is. Interesting way to pack one card in a big box. Okay. Thanks for your purchase. You're welcome. All right, yeah, this one was $7. So I bet you if you watched the video before, you would notice that it's probably a Topps Chrome. So same year as Moss and Manning. His cards actually hold a good value still. He's in that Charles Woodson area, Fred Taylor area. Maybe it's because his dad played, Hall of Famer. I don't know his stats. Maybe he had some good years, but he played for Michigan. The quarterback right before Tom Brady. Interesting. Never really thought about that. So Brian Griese was the quarterback for Michigan 94 through 97. I wonder if Tom Brady was 98 to 2000. Could be. So he played on the same team as Charles Woodson, I believe. I think they're both Michigan. And maybe his cards are up because he just has a big fan base. That's my guess. Maybe not his stats, maybe not his dad. It's just sometimes cards are high because you have fans. Kind of like me. I have fans, 17 of them. All right. More graded cards. So I'm selling right now. The auction ends in less than a day now. And I'm getting rid of all of my Chipper Jones. And you might think, you're not going to get any more Chipper Jones PSA cards? Nope. Now I'm switching the game. Now I'm getting the 8s and the 9s. The game has changed. So these are all Bowman. Bowman has and will always be my favorite one out of these, of his rookies. Sure, the Topps is special because it was my first one, but that swing, the premium that it held as a kid. So if you think of, if the 10s, now we're selling for $180, so 3 times the price that I paid. So if the 10s are at $180, what would the 9s and 8s be? I'm gonna sort these, give you a chance to think, give you sufficient wait time. That's kind of an education term. All right, so the 9s I got for $14 each. The 8s I got for $7 each. So I have all of these, or half. Well, I could have all of these times 2 or one of the 10s. Now the numbers in my head make sense where I think the 9s I bought for $14. I think this one will be $40 to $50. And the 8s I bought at $7. These will be about $20. So times 3, I think these will catch up because every time you look at market movers, the 10s go up, 2 days later, the 9s go up, and everyone forgets about the 8s and the 7s. I wouldn't go lower than I wouldn't get 7s. But again, I look at an 8. The centering looks pretty good. The corners, pretty good. Edges, pretty good. No ketchup stains, no gum stains. Look at this. And if this is graded an 8 out of 10, you got to compare it to what an 8 is. Don't get your hopes up over a 10 because you're probably not going to score Gem Mint 10s. Please think of the number 1 out of 100 cards will Gem 10. 1 out of 5 vintage cards right out of a pack might gem. Maybe 1 out of 10 right from a pack would gem. These early years, centering can make a huge difference. I'm going to see if I can find one where the centering is off. No, not really. Sorry, Chip. Out of all the 8s that I have, the centering is fine. The only flaw that I can actually see with this 8 is a little bit of yellowing I can see. I don't know if it's a misprint or if it's a stain. Probably a misprint. There's a lot of ink problems with cards during this era. So I had a little breakup with Chipper. Now we're back in the game at a lowered cost. So we'll see. Oh, no more. Oh, no more. I'll get more tomorrow. So it's all good. So, all right. Do you guys have any questions? Oh, it's a mail day. Okay, well, tomorrow I am done going through the collection that I bought Super Bowl Sunday. So I have them in stacks, and I'm trying to decide how I can show those in a quicker video. So I'm trying to decide how to arrange that, and then what, like maybe 50 cards do I show. You don't need to see all of them. I don't think you want to see all 20,000 of them. Maybe I'm wrong. But I'm guessing not. So tomorrow, once I have the final numbers crunched, so the eBay auctions, I want to put the value of what I paid for it, how long I had it, final price. And then I want to tell you how much eBay fees will be. So I want to kind of give you a final price on those. I think that's good. It's a weekend tomorrow. So tomorrow's Friday. Woo-hoo. All right. We will see you later. Thanks for watching.